We come at this hour. Guide them through the hard.
Amen.
Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
We have Mayor Thompson, Councilmember Earls, Councilmember Garner, Councilmember Rogers, Councilmember Harris,
Present.
Councilmember Sloss,
Here.
and Councilmember Cook.
Okay, members of council, you have before you the minutes of our last meetings. We got 3 budget sessions and 1 regular meeting. We'll take each one individually. I'll entertain a motion to approve March 17th, 2026 public hearing minutes.
I'll make a motion, we approve the March 17th, 2026 public hearing meeting.
Okay, we have a motion, a second. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Okay, you got the March 17th, 2026 regular city council meeting minutes.
Make a motion, we accept the March 17th, 2026 regular city council meetings.
Second.
Favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Okay, we got the March 31st, 2026, 2027 budget workshop session.
Make a motion, we accept the March 31st, 2026, 2027 budget work session.
Second.
In favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? So ordered. Okay, we got the April 1st, 2026 public hearing minutes, meeting minutes.
Make a motion, we accept the April the 1st, 2026, 2027 budget work session meeting.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Hearing none. Okay, we're moving on. We got some monthly reports from the Human Resource, Public Service, Public Safety, Planning Department, Maintenance Shop, Utility Department, and Finance Department. I'll entertain a motion to receive these reports as information.
I make a motion that we accept the monthly department reports as information.
Second.
Aye?
Aye.
Any opposed? Hearing none. So ordered. We also have some anniversaries that we want to recognize. We got Olin Brock Jr., he's a warehouseman, 10 years. William T. Gaffney, heavy equipment operator, 5 years. T. Hopper Jr., assistant construction maintenance, 22 years. Robin McGee, police chief, 22 years. And Joe Nichols, city administrator, 21 years. Okay, item 7, council to consider approval of bid tabulation for demolition disposal of 15 single-family dwelling and structures.
And then thank you, Mayor and Council. As you see before you, we've got the bid tab results from the bid that was held April. The sealed bids were received at 2 o'clock on that day for the demolition and disposal of multi-single-family dwellings. And the number of these have scaled back from 15 to now 11. But we've got 11 that we're ready to have demolished. After the notice has been given and property owners given a chance to bring property into compliance, we will be ready to take action on approval by City Council. We had, our apparent low bid was Corley Loan and Construction, and they were not qualified to make the bid. So we're asking that we get a bid or approval from city council to accept EMR Services bid at $132,400.
Any questions? Questions? Item need a motion. Okay, we have a motion second that we do receive the bid from EMR Services for $132,400. Okay, all in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? So ordered.
Thank you.
Okay, we got, consider the proposed text amendment for the City of Union zoning ordinance to modify use permission for single-family dwellings in the A2 Highway Commercial District.
Thank you, Mayor. Good evening, Council. As mentioned earlier at the public hearing, this is an amendment to the City of Union zoning ordinance to allow single-family dwellings within the A2 commercial districts by way of special exception by the Board of Zoning Appeals if certain criteria are met. The Planning Commission considered this earlier this evening and unanimously recommends approval of the amendment to the council. Happy to answer any further questions.
Any questions? I entertain a motion.
I make a motion that we pass first reading of the Planning Commission's recommendation to modify use permissions for single-family dwellings in A2 Highway Commercial District.
I'll second.
Okay, we do have a motion and second. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
So ordered.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Okay, we got item 9. The city and county each operate maintenance facilities to support their respective fleets and equipment, each of which contains similar equipment and provides similar service. Mr. Nichols.
All right, thank you, Mayor and Council. As everyone knows, we are building a joint maintenance shop from the city and the county to maintain our equipment. This is to get the formal approval of the called a joint funding, joint use, and lease agreement. I'll read a little bit of the agreement. Parties desire to enter into this agreement provide for the terms under which the maintenance shop shall be funded and constructed, operated, used, and maintained jointly by the parties to efficiently manage public resources and reduce operational costs. We further agree to enter into a lease with respect to the county's joint occupation and the use of the maintenance shop to properly memorialize the county's property rights in consideration for the payment of the county share of the cost to construct, maintain, operate, and use of the maintenance shop. I don't know if anyone's been out there lately. We're well underway at the maintenance shop. Everything's up, running on the roof sides, power. We're working on the electrical now for the interior of the shop. We have chosen an electrical contractor to get started, so it's well underway. Hopefully, and I hate to predict times, but I think around August, we would probably start moving into the facility.
Questions? Comments? I'd entertain a motion.
For the joint fleet maintenance.
Second.
Second, all in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Hearing none. So ordered. Item number 10. Consider conveyance of former Union Oil Mill property.
I think everyone knows that as of last Friday, the Historical Society has purchased the old oil mill property located down the street from us. And for many years, we had a little triangle out to the side of the oil mill that mainly was just for storage for gravel and cross ties and that kind of things that people would purchase. And I think we charged $150 a year in lease. lease that property. So I met with the Historical Society, I met with the seller, and this little postage stamp on the corner of the oil mill property, we would like to donate to them, to the Historical Society, which they have purchased the oil mill site.
Questions? Any questions? Okay, I'll entertain a motion to pass first reading.
I'll
Second.
second.
Aye?
Aye.
Any opposed? So ordered. Okay, the next, council to consider acceptance of lever property.
I think it's Lever.
Lever.
I believe it's Lever. I've talked to John several times. He reached out to me, and they have a little piece of property that kind of is on the corner of Highland Drive and Gage. It's basically a stormwater basin that catches a lot of the stormwater off of Galt Avenue, where we're currently doing a stormwater project. And he reached out to me, and then it's Andrea and William Lever III, and they are the property owners, and I think they own like 50, 25, and 25, I believe the way it's written. And this is a resolution which won't require any second for us to take over the property from this family.
Questions? I hear a motion. Have a motion that we do accept the conveyance of the property. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? None. So ordered. Okay, item 12, council to consider approval of grant to Standard Textile.
Thank you again, Mayor and Council. In lieu of what's been going on with some of our plants around the county, with namely Cedar Hill, Michael Works, and NCSL, Standard reached out to me several months ago. They are having to do some major work on their equalization basin tank that resides behind their plant. This will actually be an upgrade to their tank and do much needed repairs. This is in excess of $400,000 project. And the plant manager called me today and wanted to thank, if this gets approved by council and the mayor, and this is a $50,000 grant. What we do normally, because we do have an ED fund that basically comes from our lease to the Timken Industrial Services building. For years, we had to upgrade that building. We paid ourselves back, and now we've been putting this into a fund that says it only can be used for economic development. And these funds will be administered through the Facility Corporation, which is an arm of the Union County Development Corporation. Once Standard goes out, bids the project, starts making their payments, they can submit invoices that they paid to the Facility Corporation to be reimbursed. The county has also agreed and talked about, and they haven't done it yet, but they agreed in word that they would give $50,000 match also.
Questions? Okay, we'll entertain a motion. Aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? So ordered. Any announcements by any member of council?
Yeah, I've been approached again about possibly cleaning the sidewalks up and down Main Street. Lance, can you help me out on that? Thank you.
thing, let me add, when you mentioned that to me, Ricky, I think you mentioned it back in the fall. We're doing our sidewalk study right now. I was gonna mention that in my update, but in that sidewalk study, there is some TAP money, Transportation Alternative Plan, that may be running out this year. We already have a TAP grant to do a sidewalk over on Hines Boulevard. And we're talking about redoing the sidewalks on Main Street. We're gonna try to apply for a grant. I know we can clean the sidewalks. I'm not saying we won't clean them, but if we get that grant, we'll be able to update and get all that grading and all that stuff out of Main Street and redo the sidewalks. I just want to let you know there is a possibility of a TAP grant.
Thank you.
I got a couple. Who wants to take but a minute, Mayor? Thank you. Just a couple quick notes. We're going to be placing a historical sign in front of City Hall. It's part of the grants that we're receiving to do the dry cleaner tear down and the Buffalo Mill site. It will basically be a narrative of the history of the city of Union. It'll be placed out, if you're standing in front of City Hall, on the left-hand side, right behind the wall structure. And I wanted you to know when you do see it, it won't be here for a while, but we submitted all that to the Department of Archives and History today. Another quick update, we're finally bidding the amphitheater. It bids next week, April 29th at 2 p.m., thank goodness. We also received architectural plans for the Wilburn Marketplace building. They have to go down to the State Historic Group also for approval. I did go to County Council meeting tonight to request that they collect municipal taxes, property taxes. I think y'all all know Spring Fling USC Union's tomorrow from 11 to 1. Like I mentioned, we have received the draft of the Union Sidewalk Master Plan. We hope to have it to council next month for approval. Union Jonesville Regional Sewer Project is hopefully going to be nearing completion in the next few months. It's moving along very well. As we just talked, the city shop is well underway, and like I said, we did let the electrical portion of the contract just recently. I think Laura may have some FEMA numbers to kind of update us on where we are with
Okay, sorry, guys. To date, we have received $1,262,397 in FEMA disbursements. I will say there's some insurance money as well from our general liability insurance. We submitted 3 claims for reimbursement for that, and we received $152,216 in insurance reimbursements as well. We are still working with the South Carolina Emergency Management Division, and we've turned in some more data to them last week, and so we are still looking for more funding to come through. The original estimate of expenses totaled about $1.8 million, and for us to have recouped over $1.2 million in those expenses, I think that's a good thing. It's been well worth all the work and the time that it's taken to recoup that.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Is there anybody from the general public who would like to the podium, give your name and your address? 3 minutes.
It looks different. I haven't been here such a long time. Guys. I'm Curtis Hunter. For those that don't know who I am, I saw the young man Heath. Actually, we were working together when it's been 13 years. But anyway, reason I'm here, I don't want to get the flag thrown. Most of you know about the Humanities Festival. Back in February, I applied for a grant through the South Carolina humanity, not even thinking I would get it. You just apply. And lo and behold, we did get it. It was only $10,000, but it's enough, I think, to get us off the ground. This Humanities Festival, you will be getting information about it. It will go 10 days. For 10 days, starting June 3rd until June 13th, there will be some type of activity in different places, like, say, PPG or at the Arts Council. But we'll have everything scheduled that we will send out. But you can go to the South Carolina's humanitiesfestival.com and look at what other counties have already done. Each year, they grant the $10,000 to a county, and we wanted this year to encompass the whole county of Union, where we have a smorgasbord of participation already. So hopefully, we'll get Jonesville, Carlisle, and Lockhart to come on board. But I wanted to enlighten you all about it, because it's kind of exciting. Questions? Well, now that you asked, yeah. Of course, you know Blackstock is our battleground. We'll be out there Saturday if it's not raining. You know we don't do rain too good. We're going to be out there Saturday. Unfortunately, most of the activities will be at Musgrove Mill, the site over there. But Saturday, we will, when I say we, I'll be with the OED. We're going to do a tent and probably do about 4 hours Saturday. And there are other vendors will be out there as well. Cross Keys, Blackstock, you know where that is, right? And we are planning in that Humanities Festival I just told you about, there will be pieces about the Revolutionary War encompassed in that as well.
I just wanted to come. My name's Alicia Atkinson, and I'm not from Union, but I'm the store manager at KJ's in Union. Looking to move, just happened this week, so. I just want to let y'all know that we're built on community at the store. I enjoy working with the community. So if y'all ever need anything, reach out. We did a lot with our push items. Is food, it goes to the food banks. I've got with C4 Ministries, Mr. Bill at the library. So we send a lot of stuff out. I would like to know more. I'm not from here, so I'm leaning on the town to let me know. Monty's helped me a lot, you know, with everything. So if anything I can do, y'all come by and see me. I'm usually there all the time. So Tiffany, I know a lot of y'all know Tiffany, but we'll be more than happy to help. So I just wanted to introduce myself and to meet people and get out. I've been riding around the community looking at different stuff, and I like it. So it's different, but I like it. You're welcome. Thank y'all for your time.
Afternoon, everyone. I am Elise Ashby. I am the executive director of the Robin Hood Group. I am here today to ask what I've asked for the last couple of months, to have the blessing box removed from in front of the farmers market. It's getting hot outside. That box is full of food that is over 100 degrees in the box. All cans, all packaging on food says store in a cool, dry place. That box is not cool, nor sometimes is it dry. Food is cooking in that box. It is causing eyesores and offal at the farmer's market. People are leaving cans and bags and all the food on the ground, on the tables, on the stalls. Just the other day, there were shoes being displayed on the stalls, shoes and books, none of which are edible. So I would just like to have the box removed. It can be placed anywhere else in the county. We have a number of churches, we have a number of food pantries that provide fresh food or food in general to people. It does not, that box does not have to be at the farmer's market. Questions? Comments? Concerns? No? Okie dokie.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor and Council. David Joya, 411 Foster Street. Index card here, let's see, some more environmental information. Wildfire prevention, I was checking that out last week or week before, a couple weeks. And I found out actually this is actually good news. 85% of all wildfires are caused by humans, which means we can control it. And then only 15% is caused naturally, which would be much harder to, we can detect it faster nowadays. Oh, hi, thanks. All right. So, which is good. And they were using the AI as an automatic intelligence to help detect things better, so all kinds of stuff like that. The rain cloud generator rocket engine from NASA there is a good thing. Joe actually reminded me of that last week, which was pretty good. But I found out that they can't use it to get clouds directly over the smoke and the heat. It makes sense. The clouds are going to get probably, they just won't form over that type of environment. So maybe they can form it before it. I don't know how they do that. And, whatever. I was just something I found on the internet. But, one step at a time. Let's see. So they do make fire prevention, campfire type things, propane, some kind of thing that insulates. It's off the ground, doesn't heat the ground up, and they're much, much safer. They don't cause any fires. A lot of people just have campfires. They don't put them out properly. The ground gets too hot. Something catches on fire. And by the time they report it or find out about it, it's already getting out of hand. So I called up Mr. Ralph Norman's, Congressman Ralph Norman's office again. They know me there pretty well. And a girl answered the phone. She was really nice and excited about it. And I said, yeah, we should consider that. Where people, when they camp, we have to just sometimes just stop traditional things. With all this wildfire problems, it's changing the climate and stuff like that could cause a tremendous amount of problems. Only the updated campfire type of instruments can be used, if it gets that bad, So not everybody who starts a campfire really knows how to put it out properly or something, I don't know. That's the only problem, it's a shame, But it's always up to each individual. Remember the old thing in the 70s, only you can prevent forest fires? They had the bear there. I remember that on television. So that's right. So if we can cut out that 85% and then work on some of that natural, only 15%, boy, that'd be a tremendous difference. There you go.
Time's up.
All right. Thank you. Everybody have a good night.
Thank you.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Maxie Sims. I own Sims F's Fresh Farm. We're a homegrown by heroes and certified South Carolina farm in Santuc. Basically, this is about the farmers market. Not the farmers market. Yeah, the farmers market. Yeah, okay. I'm a medically retired U.S. Army combat veteran, and I started seasonal farming in 2015 as a form of therapy. As someone new to farming, I would use herbicide and pesticides to protect my crop, but as I worked to improve my produce, through research, conversations with other farmers, taking courses, attending healthier farming seminars, I have learned that there are healthier methods to protect and grow my produce. As a farmer producing for my community and family, my priority is to produce the best quality vegetables the safest possible way. which is without herbicides, pesticides, or other harmful chemicals. In rural counties, where resources are often limited, having healthy access to fresh produce is one of the largest issues that many of these communities face. Too often, as a result of not having access to healthier choices, family has to turn to eating less healthy food that has been overly processed, like canned goods, manufactured foods, fast food, and that's why I'm here today. The farmers market is one of the best venues that the farmers in Union counties have to bring their produce to display. It serves as a hub between the farmers and the community, providing an easily accessible place for our local families to get healthy, fresh produce. Please know that we are not large corporate farms. We are small local farms run by local people that are part of this community who wants the best for our community. And the farmers market is a place where we can serve our community. Also, there are some programs going on in Union County that help links the farmer to the community and provide them with fresh produce. They are the Seniors Farmer Market Nutritional Program, managed by the Robin Hood Group. Most just refer to it as the Senior Vouchers. This is a program that in 2025 distributed 1,200 voucher booklets, each booklet being worth $50, which totaled $60,000 to help local senior citizens to purchase fresh produce from June through October. Another program is the Fresh Pack program, funded by the Robin Hood Group through grants, which gave free fresh produce bags to cancer patients, diabetic and pre-diabetic patients. They also gave free bags to USC Union students, families with school-aged children, and elderly residents of Union County. The Farmers Market, the Seniors Farmer Market Nutritional Program, and Fresh Pack program are important to me as a farmer and as a citizen of Union County. Citizens of the county have the chance to eat healthy through these programs. They give a helping hand to anyone that wants or needs the help. Keeping my commitment to provide healthy produce.
What's your address?
926 Berry Farm Road. I have not at the moment.
I'm in.
I used to say I'm about here. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Mayor Thompson, Council, I'm Patrick Jackson with Meansville Riley Road Water Company. And I'm here tonight just to thank you and your staff for the assistance they provide. I've known Joe for 20 years, I imagine. But we all have water quality challenges and we get customer complaints, but what your customers don't see is how well we work together. A few weeks ago, we had a complicated issue on 49, made one phone call, and your city guys were there to help. So if there's one thing I'm convinced of is that Union County and the communities in Union County is who will take care of Union County. So thanks to the council for letting administrative staff do that. So thank y'all.
That's name again?
Jackson.
Jackson.
Yes, sir.
That's it. Thank you, sir.
My name is Cora Rice, and I also, yes, Rice, 150 Shady Hill Drive, Union, South Carolina. Yes, I just wanted to say that how the senior vouchers and stuff that come from the Robin Hood Group, how it benefits the community and also it benefits the farmers like me that go up there and we participate in it. And I have been taking class on different little things. I'm going to tomorrow take a class on learning how to can, which I already know how, but this will be to help me get more certified and so I can help the seniors of Union. You know, they come and they get the free food with the vouchers, so we encourage them to do that, and so that's get more local foods and stuff that we can get in Union to help them, and then a lot of them come and they'll tell us how they benefit from it as well as we benefit from it too. So I just want to thank y'all for letting us do that, and hopefully we can continue. Well, it's not an issue. I was just thanking Union for allowing us to be able to go to the farmers market up there and, you know, participate and help the elderly people, which I'm elderly too, so it helps me too. So that's what I wanted to come up here and say.
Well, we appreciate you.
Okay, thank y'all.
Mayor, Council, what I'm here for today, Michael Holmes, reside here in Union.
Address?
For today, I feel the need to come to you all and try to talk to you to get something resolved that's been ongoing. I've had to go out and hire an attorney because of it. It began back when the grants were given to tear down houses.
That's a, not to be here, but it needs to be. I think you went for the, there rather than here. It's a legal issue.
It is legal, but I still want to mention some things that transpired from some of the administration here that led up to that point.
I think right now, the city needs to back up from it until the.
Thanks a lot, Mayor Thompson. It wasn't a court, it was an appeals board, actually.
After the next step is. County court, I believe. To make sure that we.
Thanks, Mayor.
You other gentlemen, did you want to say anything?
My name is George Jeter, 308 Maple Street, Union, South Carolina. I just recently had a divorce. Got my permission.
How far have you been in the process?
I had to hurry up, but
Start there and go through him and follow the process. Check into what. Anybody else? At this time, I'd like to have an
Action to be taken as a result of. Second.
all in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed?